The number one thing that changed my life was desexualizing my brain. Here's my experience. You might be wondering why you need to desexualize your brain. Here are some benefits. One, you're gonna have better control over your confidence. You're gonna be able to stop procrastinating on the things that you want to achieve in life, which means you're gonna be able to focus more on the things that you want to achieve. And overall, you're just gonna have better control over your emotions. Which brings me to the point why I decided to desexualize my brain. So for the past 4 months, I've been going through a heartbreak. My ex-fiance left me because I had a porn addiction. And from that experience in my life, I decided to take that lesson and change my life by realizing I had a problem and I needed to do something about it, which led me to desexualizing my brain. So if you want to do this as well, find your purpose and find why you want to do it. And some of you might not even know if you even have this kind of addiction, or you're just simply just lost like every other man on this planet. But look no forward, here's some signs. So if you think about it, sex is everywhere. It's literally in the palm of our hand. It's in the music we listen to. It's in the things we see and watch. So here are some signs that you should look for, that you see yourself doing. If you're constantly on the hub, if your social medias are filled with sexualized content, which is mainly half-naked girls dancing or showing off their bodies, or if you find yourself on Reddit going through the rabbit hole of getting every sexualized content there is. Not only is it in our social medias, it's also in our day-to-day lives from the people that we talk to, your friends, your family, your coworkers. So when you start your journey and you start desexualizing your brain, you'll get to notice the conversations that people are having or the conversations that you're in. When this happens, really just stop and think for a moment. Do I engage in this conversation, or do I let it go in one ear and out the other? So you will realize that it is everywhere. So next time you're talking to friends, family, coworkers, try to see how many times a sexual phrase or conversation is brought up. It's normal in our day-to-day lives and we don't even realize it. Also, another sign or problem that you may have is the way you look at women. You may not think that you do this, but you do. You're just casually walking down the road, walking down the street, walking in a store, grocery store, the gym, and you see a female walk by, and in your brain, it clicks. Oh man, she's bad. She's got nice titties. She's got a nice ass. Oh, I just want to fuck. That is a clear sign that your brain is sexualized and you need to address it. Very last sign, you could probably guess it. You probably did it 3 times today. Can you guess it? That's right, it's playing with your little man down there. This is a huge sign that you have a problem. It's making you weak and you need to stop. That is why I've been on NoFap for quite some time now, but I'll get that in another video. So you might be asking yourself, how do I address these things? How do I change? How do I desexualize my brain? Well, from my personal experience, here are the things that I've done. One, which is NoFap. So NoFap is pretty much abstaining from masturbating or watching pornography. So I know for men, this is a big part of our lives, because I know it was a big part of my life and I didn't even realize it until it was too late. The next thing I did was remove all sexual content from my day-to-day life, which is basically my social medias. I currently do not have Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter or Reddit. Block pornography websites on my computer and my cell phone. But typically, to remove all that content that you're consuming, you need to either delete the app, or when things that pop up, like when sexual things pop up on your feed, you need to go to the option where it says, do not show me this. It's easy as that, man. The last thing is probably the hardest, which is removing yourself from conversations or sexual thoughts. Mainly for me, it was the thoughts, because your brain is the most powerful thing on this planet. And if you can learn to control it, you'll be unstoppable. And desexualizing your brain is the first thing to becoming a better man. So when you find yourself in these situations, just stop, think for a second, remove yourself, or don't even engage in the conversation. Because I know I've been in those situations at work, when I'm with my friends. You know, most of the time that's all would be discussed. And even at work, that's considered sexual harassment. We're not even supposed to be talking about that, but it still happens, I know. So if you are truly trying to better yourself, remove yourself from the situations. Don't engage in conversations you don't want. Don't talk to the people that you don't want to, if you know that they're going to talk about that stuff. And if they want to hate, let them hate, man. You're trying to better yourself. Just remember, you are not alone. There's a lot of men out there that are lost. I was one of them, basically in the black hole of sexualized content, of a sexualized brain. So I just wanted to bring awareness to the situation, because I do not want other men out there to experience, because maybe somebody's in the same situation, or you can learn from my mistakes. But I want to leave you with this. Instead of chasing your dreams, you're out there chasing women. Just let that sink for a second. So if you're on your journey on desexualizing your brain or self-improvement overall, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next one.